That morbid interest in sex, nudity, or obscene or pornographic materials? Yes. Mhm. Then there's that psychiatrist, the physician that specializes in these mental health evaluations. Yeah. I mentioned them a few days ago. Oh, and it's going to be them that decides the treatment for my disorder of the mind. Mhm. Involuntary uh, admittance. Yes, you're going to put me in a mental health facility. Yeah, you're going to say I'm crazy, persecutory delusional for knowing I wasn't in Jefferson County and I hadn't emailed anybody in the Quilcene or Brendan school districts. Now, these psychiatrists that happen to know about your fraud, poop. They're legally liable to make sure that before any mental health treatment is prescribed, yes, diagnosed, that the judge better well be sure of that ordering of the mental health evaluation. Because you're liable for any mental health evaluation that was unnecessarily ordered. Yes. Now, judges seem to think that they are constrained to a certain kind of dialogue. Yes. There's no possible way that you could say the word FK with a UC. You can't say shit as a judge. But the psychiatrists that are going to have me admitted, yes, to a mental institution are going to do it based upon your court order, right, of a mental health evaluation. See, there's this big problem. If this parent does not follow the evaluation or treatment requires above, then what happens? Yes. Well, we have this problem. I sent you a picture of this? Yes. A judge has no public court record of me saying anything during the dissolution of marriage. Yes. Never had a conversation with me. Yes. Didn't read what the petitioner had said when admitting all those documents. Yes. Didn't read my response. Let's go. God. And then decides, well, Paul, I'm so sorry. We have to believe everything the petitioner says. And instead of me having a public court record where I had a conversation with you, or once I mentioned sex, you started talking about how many times a week you and the wife are getting it on. How? Now, for all this sexual deviation, yeah, this forcing of the individual on the spouse right now, you do not have a public court record. Any conversation with me. Now, you're the one that ordered the mental health evaluation? Yes. Mhm. And then I'm the one that is required to take the treatment to be able to have contact with my sons. Right. And you believed everything she said. Right. Now, decision making, when the children are with you, you are responsible for them. You can make day to day decisions for the children when they are with you. Including decisions about safety and emergency health care. Major decisions must be made as follows. Yes, there's some major decisions and then there's some minor decisions. Now, let's say I'm sitting at home, wherever I'm living at. Right. My sons come over here. Yes. And I'm like, well, I'm watching television. Why don't you just sit down and watch TV with me? And they're saying, well, he's being an abusive father. Right. No. Well, I think you should just stay in the house and let's just have a talk. Poop. And they're like, my father won't let me go outside. He won't let me do anything. He won't let me go to my friends. I can't drive away and go do whatever I want to do. He keeps asking me to spend time with him. Yes. So we can have a talk while sitting there watching television.